competing agencies, probably, that would issue such deeds.
Which one would...
You're asking me to centrally plan liberty, and that's not what I'm interested in. What I'm interested in,
Wait a second, I want to hear about that other paradigm.
Right. Hold on, Sam. Hold on. Let me finish my thought, and if you keep trying to piss me off, I will disconnect from the call. So, you're asking me to centrally plan liberties, probably, that would issue such deeds.
Which one would...
You're asking me to centrally paradigm of how could you own land, and there are things right now that exist. When you go buy land, you get a deed for the land.
Right.
If you're talking about what would happen in a free society, then there would be competing agencies, probably, that would issue such deeds.
Which one would...
You're asking me to centrally plan liberty, and that's not what I'm interested in. What I'm interested in...
Wait a second, I want to hear about that other paradigm.
Right. Hold on, Sam. Hold on. Let me finish my thought, and if you keep trying to piss me off, I will disconnect from the call. So, you're asking me to centrally plan liberty. I'm not interested in centrally planning liberty. I'm interested in promoting the idea of human freedom.
Okay, so wait a second. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. I'm just trying to figure out...
I think you absolutely did mean to upset me.
No,
I think you absolutely do want to try to push me into a corner to where you can say, see, you don't have the answers of how freedom works. Damn it, Sam, nobody has all the answers on how freedom works. That's why freedom is so important, because people should have the right to make decisions that other people might not agree with. That's why I support freedom. That's why I love freedom.
Well, Daryl...
Because I'm smart enough to know that I don't know how to run your life.
Well, Daryl, I'm not asking you how you're going to run my life. I'm sorry. Listen, I don't mean to get you...
You're asking me how...
I'm just asking how people will know. I'm just asking, like a simple thing, like how do you establish property rights in this other paradigm, this other freedom paradigm that you're talking about? You have competing agencies that are going to offer deeds, and I'm just curious as to how do we determine which one is going to be the deed that is actually the one that is recognized? I mean, how do we establish these things that you're talking about?
Well, let me ask you this question, Sam. If you have 5 people that issue deeds to 5 different agencies, or rather 5 different agencies that try to say different people own the land, there would be some kind of coming together to try to figure out exactly who the owner is. If you've got, let's say, 4 people recognize Sam owns this property and one says Daryl owns this property,
right?
Well, nobody's really going to wind up trusting the one that goes against the grain unless there's, some provability of corruption going on. But
well, who would be the arbiter of this? Who would be the arbiter of this? Here's my problem: is that I know. Now, Daryl, you gotta let me finish now, okay?
I don't know who the arbiter would be. I don't know what size font they would use on the paper. I don't know.
Well, I think that's a different. That's a different issue.
The sun will set on June 31st of 2102.
You can look that up.
I don't know these questions.
But Daryl, listen to me. Listen. You got to let me finish, because this is my point, is that I know one of the things you're talking about...
You're wanting me to centrally plan liberty, and that's not what I'm interested in.
Well, I understand you're not interested in that, but you're trying to make a pitch to America that libertarianism is better.
I'm making a pitch that you're smart enough to be able to decide for yourself, and you don't have a right to force your opinions on other people.
First of all, I have an absolute right to forcefully give my opinion.
People to do what you want to do.
Daryl, I'm just asking.
You are a madman, Sam, if you think that you have a legitimate right to force people to do what you want them to do.
I didn't say that. You talked about
you did.
Daryl,
let me make a statement. Otherwise, I will disconnect.
Okay.
I said you do not have a right to force people to do what you want them to do, and you said, yes, I do.
No.
So you said that you have a right to force people to do what you want them to do.
My opinion. Force my opinion on people. But Daryl, look.
That's different than
Daryl, don't change the Daryl, please.
You will go through jail and let you do.
Listen,